beautifully done.
Oh, he's bowled in.
Beautiful.
And there it is.
An innings of authority.
Wow, what about this?
Does he get enough? You bet he does. West Indies strikes again.
The West Indies picked up where they left off in the ODIs by storming to victory in the first of 5 T20 internationals against England. A full house at Kensington Oval saw the visitors club the ball to all parts in the opening half of their innings before stumbling at the hands of Andre Russell on his return to the side after a 2-year absence, and England lost their last 5 wickets for 6 runs to finish at 171. The West Indies also began in an aggressive manner, with Powell smashing Jamal Mills out of the ground, and the 49-run 7-wicket partnership of just 21 balls between Russell and Captain Ruffman Powell at the back end of the innings means they arrived here in Grenada 1-0 up in the series. And the West Indies will be hoping to further consolidate that 1-0 margin in this 5-match series.
Something will happen, something has happened. Something's happened beautifully as well. So the response to that is Brandon King saying, well, if it's going to be anywhere in this sort of arc, it's going to go as far as normal. That's beautifully struck.
Has he hit it well enough? He might just. That's 6 hitting prowess. 2 in the over, 19 without loss.
It's a good battle. It's a really good battle. These are 2 very, very well struck hits as well. First one was flatter. This one had the elevation, had the distance.
Books. Awesome power to follow up the 6 of the last ball of the previous over to their delight. That might be for more, and Rashid stumbled to his left but was beaten by the pace of it, so Mears into the action to follow Brandon King.
Quick with the hands, quick with the feet. Balance changed very quickly there to allow the shot.
Largely it has to be straight. Good use of the feet from King.
Yeah, what's clever and special about this from Brandon King is that he's decided to make something out of this almost immediately. Watched one ball.
Picked up well. Square of the wicket is extremely strong for Kyle Mayers, who continues to show promise. Hello, Samuel Badri.
Yeah, 3 sixes already in the innings. Remember, West Indies hit 14 in game number 1. England only hit 6. That's a difference of 8, and they're continuing in that vein.
Goes straight up. Will take some catching this because of that swirling wind, but excellently taken by Sam Curran. England have their first.
Yeah, this is something we shall look out for throughout the course of this match. Those slower deliveries, it was on a good length as well. Kyle Mayers trying perhaps to go leg side, was the off cutter, therefore leaving him. So a leg cutter to the left-hander, and a good catch in the deep. Mayers goes for 17 from 16, 43 for 1.
Just is able to get it past Mills. Really well placed by Pooran to start.
Yeah, good start. Maybe not intentional, or maybe it was. He opened the face, got it fine, and fine enough.
It's gone very high. This is a big opportunity for England, and Wilkes makes no mistake. Adil Rashid, as always, strikes crucially.
Yeah, Nicholas Pooran trying to take him on. only his 5th dismissal delivery. Picks out the fielder. Chris Wokes at long on. Again, a lot of height, but doesn't have enough distance. Well judged catch. And England, they've gotten 2 wickets in quick succession. Nicholas Pooran, for the 2nd time in the series, fails to make an impact with the bat. Goes for 5, 48 for 2. Clean them up. Rian Ahmed, following his mentor Adil Rashid, picks up a wicket in his very first over. We've seen the potency of that googly. What a delivery.
Yeah, remember Rian Ahmed dismissed Shai Hope in that first game. Right after he hit a maximum. This time though, pegs back the off stump. Such a crucial wicket. All of a sudden, England wrestling the momentum. Short stay for Hope comes to an end. Gone for 151 for 3.
Edged and taken. Faster delivery from Adil Rashid. Caught at the crease, and Shimon Meyer just manages to edge that one. 2 wickets in 2 overs for Adil Rashid.
And the West Indies in deep trouble now. They've lost 4 wickets for just 11 runs. Caught in 2 minds, Shimon Hetmeyer. Excellent deception with a change of pace. He is so crafty. Hetmeyer gone for 2, 54 for 4. Very straight and much needed from King. First boundary, 21 deliveries for the West Indies.
Yeah, that was the googly, but it was a little too full. And so just a step hit for Brandon King, straight back past his head. Needs to continue to do this.
Right in the slot with pace on it. Very muscular from Powell.
Yeah, the option to come over the wicket, not working, wrong the wicket, not working for Jamal Mills.
Is it hit well enough? Yes, it is hit well enough. Chris Wokes is shaking his head down there and long off because he thought it was mishit.
A rare over-pitch delivery from Rian Ahmed. A good stride, good connection, good hitting.
Oh no, he won't be happy with that though, Rian Ahmed. Wokes did the hard work and got to his right. Adil Rashid will be saying, look at me, look at what I did earlier.
Yeah, a few balls earlier, saving runs, and this time giving away runs. It just came off his knee.
That will be 50 for Brandon King. Played with poise, elegance in relatively tough conditions. But this has been serene from him. That will go down in the mind of Jamal Mills as a poor delivery with pace on it again, right in the slot of Robman Powell, attractively played.
He just missing his length by a very small margin, just too full, searching for another Yorker length delivery.
He has climbed into that. That is the power that we've known and Powell said they possess in this engine room in the middle. 100 up for the West Indies.
They're just trying a bit too many things. Jamal Mills, that's just too short of a delivery for Robman Powell.
Inside edge. We will get a boundary, fortuitous though it may be. Robman Powell moves on to 26. Hello, David Gower, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, crucial 5 overs coming up as to see whether or not we see West Indies rescue the situation to the extent they can still win the game, or whether England keep them down. Inside edges you can do nothing about. Can't set a field for them.
slapped. That was absolutely smashed by Rothman Powell. Sat up. Hits it for 6.
You could almost say he took the hardest option. It's not a shot that we will find in cricket coaching manuals as such, but what he's done is he's waited on the shot first of all.
And again, that is monstrous from Rothman Powell. He is a powerful player and he's showing his quality.
Well, I've no idea what the chat was about, but Powell has just ignored whatever conversations were going on and has fed on what was a back-of-the-hand slower ball, short of a length, not executed well.
Wow, that was the best of them so far from Rothman Powell. We've seen a few sixes being hit. 9 in the innings so far. This was glorious.
Well, if there's a slot, that's it.
And again, it keeps getting even more expensive. Using adjectives to describe Rothman Powell brings up a 50 in only 27 deliveries. It's carnage. Again, Grenada.
It's awesome, absolutely awesome. The only thing understated about this innings was the acknowledgement for the crowd of the 50. The striking is absolutely brilliant.
Does he get enough of it? What a catch! Simply sensational from Harry Brook. Rothman Powell rolls out in the deep. Very expensive over, but Curran gets the wicket of his final delivery in the over.
Well, it's cost him. He certainly had to pay plenty to get this wicket. Just flicked away. Now, the power of Powell sometimes might have been enough, but that is a brilliant catch from Harry Brook. At absolutely full length, diving away to his left, gets both hands on it. But a brilliant 50 from Rothman Powell. 50 from just 28 has given West Indies real hope here. 134 for 5 with 4 overs left.
Bludgeoned. That is brute force from Brandon King. Short, but hits it straight back past the bowler again.
Yes, one of the things about Ray Armour's bowling, the one flaw sometimes is that this very quick action of him opens up the opportunities.
Over extra cover this time. One bounce. Brandon King is taking over from where his captain left off.
Well, it's always going to be a fair guess, wasn't it? Once the first ball was short, batsman thinks, what's the bowler going to try and do? He's going to try and get it up a bit further.
And again, in the gap again, power again, 4 again. Brandon King, when he hits them, it's difficult to stop.
Well, again, it's the advantage of having someone batting who's been there right from the start. Well set, seeing the ball well. But it's just that length.
And 6 more. Gets the height. And all the way. 18 runs from this over so far. The crowd on their feet. They're enjoying this entertainment. Royal and regal.
Well, it's an extraordinary shot.
That was hit a long, long way. The first of the day so far from Andrew Russell. We know he can pack a punch.
Good length ball. This lands on a length, disappears into the sky.
That was creamed. The minute it left the bat, there was only going to be one result. Pace on and disappears for 4.
My word, you can feel for the bowlers here, can't you? This is not that far off. And I think the easy answer, the best way to look at that is to give credit to the shot, credit to the batsman.
Only Andrew Russell can play that shot with that power off balance. He was stretching, his feet were off the ground and still manages a 6. Muscle Russell.
Just imagine if he'd left it would have been a dull, boring wide. Somehow, and it is absolutely unbelievably extraordinary how he's managed even to reach it.
Slower delivery works finally for Tymal Mills. Short, slower one. Russell threw the shot early and gets the wicket.
Well, yeah, sometimes it works for you. It's also come back in. That pace-off means the bounce isn't quite so extravagant either. Shot completed way before the ball got there, so good disguise. Not exactly a full-on celebration, because England know these last few overs have been mighty costly. But Andre Russell, 14 from just 10, leaves the park with 1 ball still to come in this West Indies innings.
The final delivery. Jason Holder makes connection, but not enough. Holds out in the deep, 2 wickets to end the innings for Tymal Mills. He had no choice, just 1 delivery and had to go for it. Might have been another slower delivery. It's something that the West Indian bowlers can learn from.
Well, these are the things that ultimately can make a difference. If your last 2 balls go for 4 and 4, or if your last 2 balls pick up wickets, well, those 8 runs can be crucial in this form of the game. So, yes, West Indies have done a great job in fighting back and reaching 176 for 7. Yes, at the end of it all, England might be feeling a bit bruised and battered in the field from the second 10 overs of this 20-over game. But those first 10 overs at least gave them a sort of bowling platform to work with. Take those early wickets, and you've taken steam out of the early part of the innings. You can imagine what would have happened if the early part of the innings had matched the second part. But West Indies will feel they have got themselves out of a deep hole. West Indies will feel that they have something to work with now in the field, as England will try and chase down the 177. But just look at the way Robin Powell led from the front yet again. 50, brilliant 50 from just 28 balls. Brandon King played all the way through the innings. A very, very important, a vital hand from him. Had to work out what was going on at the start, had to accelerate at the end. 82 from 52 for him, and some fascinating figures. Problems again for Sam Curran, going at 19 for over. Rian Ahmed going at nearly 12 and over, but picking up that 1 wicket. Adil Rashid, outstanding by contrast, 2 wickets at 2.75, but it's all over to the batters now. That's nicely timed, and that will be the first 4 of this England reply. Beautifully timed, beautifully placed.
Now this is why he's at the top of the batting order for T20 cricket, Jos Buttler. He finds gaps so easily. He gets the scoring on the way.
The simplest of catches, accepted with glee. All those machinations work against England, but for West Indies, the field changes, the field placements, the skillful change of pace from Hussain, and an easy chance taken very easily indeed.
They had to play at the delivery because, again, he advanced Jos Buttler. So just pushed at that delivery from Akeal Hussain and found Kyle Mayers. He goes for 5. It's 9 for 1.
Well, he's away. Will Jacks is away with a lovely shot. Placed and timed.
He missed his length. Just too short. Salt had enough time to get back, find the gap.
Well, that's a good shot. Maybe anticipating, maybe premeditated, but with the man up in the circle, virtually any bat on this, that was going to be four. But it's actually a straight ball, which is manoeuvred by going so far across to the off stump. This cat and mouse game that batsmen and bowlers play. That's different. This is a different tactic altogether. Again, just that little shimmy with the feet. But what a contact that is from Phil Salt. So crisp.
He scored 39 in the previous match. Playing shots like these makes good connection. Sounds really good off the bat.
Well, that's clever. There's a bit of power involved as well, but footwork was good. So the setup was great for Will Jackson. This time Hussain didn't quite follow him enough.
Well, this has worked much better for England, using the lateral movement in the crease. So just making that step back to open up the offside scoring options.
Will Jackson is so prolific through extra cover. Continues to be.
Very good ball striking. There was one hit leg side, one hit offside.
Continues going wide, Andre Russell, but Phil Salt is just too good. 51 for 1 at the end of the power play.
It's 50 runs for England, 36 balls, and 26.
Yeah, that's where we feel, I'll speak for myself, to use your words, Nikhil, it's a risky plan. Because it's outside off stump again, with no one sweeping on that offside.
This could be a chance. It is the chance, taken superbly by Powell. The pull shot again to the detriment of Salt.
And very good bowling into the pitch, asking them to take on those three deep fielders leg side into the wing. That is routine for Ruffman Powell when he's at his best fielding capacity. Very smart bowling, good field setting, good catching. Salt goes for 25, 5 for 2.
Sam Curran has shown good pedigree with that pull shot. Couple of boundaries in this series already.
Yes, in the one-day international in Antigua, and then a little flourish, a little bit after that. But you can see why, because it's still an area that West Indies feel that he's susceptible, if there's a bowler with pace, to use that short ball against him.
Could have him again. Hasn't got enough distance on it. And it's taken by holder. Wells at long on.
It's one of the reasons why, as we were discussing, you need your long on in position if you're going to go into the pitch to a left-hander or right-hander. And again, smart bowling by Joseph. Make them hit to where you have set most of your deep fielders, and that is leg side. That wind isn't necessarily helping there, but the theory is right. Very good from West Indies. Jacks goes for 24, 65 for 3.
Yeah, that was crunch. The sound of the bat is something to behold in the gap and gets the 4.
They timed that to perfection. A short delivery, he held up in the pitch from Andre Russell. And pulled away nicely.
2 is the call. Gets 4. Really good placement. So we've seen the power in the previous delivery. And this was more finesse from Livingston.
And 9 runs already from the over. has got back into position and guided that delivery.
Wow. 4-4-6. The best of the lot so far in the over. Expensive first over follows up similarly expensive.
Giving a bit of a taste of his own medicine, Andre Russell. Livingston pulling this one, already getting 2 fours on the open.
Crunched again. The sound of the bat is so sweet. Andrew Russell taken to the cleaners in that over. 22 is what he conceded. 97 for 3. High, who wants it? Roughman Powell wants it. Roughman Powell takes it. So the pressure that he's been creating finally brings some reward. And the dangerous Liam Livingston. Moti is over the moon.
Yeah, he's varied his pace quite well. He's bowled well. Gudakesh Moti, economy rate just above 2. Livingston trying to take him on. Brilliant catch from Roughman Powell once again. Moti gets the breakthrough and the captain is happy. Livingston goes for 17 from 9. It's 97 for 4.
In there. Will be taken, will it? Yes. Comfortably pouched. Good bowling from Akil Hussain. Changed his pace up. Got the line that he was looking for and asked him to hit in that direction. Zari Joseph completed the catch, and that's the end of Harry Brook.
You're forcing him to play on the offside because of the field set and the line he's bowling. Akil Hussain to the right-handers. Didn't quite get all of it. Made a lot of height. Enough for Zari Joseph to run around and take the catch. Goes for 5. It's 108 for 5.
108 for 5.
Could be 4 that. It's 4. So it's proving to be a strong area for Sam Curran.
Yeah, just gets enough of it.
Latched onto it. So I think it was pace off, but again, too full. And Sam Curran played it magnificently.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Yeah, fingers over the top of the ball, but just that bit of width that opens up those shoulders, opens up those arms, and beautifully struck. So in the end, it didn't matter where that man moved to, whether Powell moved onside or back to his position on the offside. Zari Joseph didn't miss by much there, but that's all it takes.
6 of them, great way to start the over. For Sam Curran, this is proving to be could be a decisive innings. He picked that up nicely.
Just get the feeling that Andre Russell forgot all that experience, because that was pretty much what Sam Curran wanted.
He goes leg stump well, tickled 10 in the first 2 for Sam Curran. 46 needed for England.
Well, one thing that's always been said about Sam is that he is a competitor, and he's using his experience now. He might be the younger man by some distance, but he's outguessed Russell here, because that little shuffle across the stumps.
That will be a first half century in T20 internationals for Sam Curran. Coming in a little bit earlier today than recently.
31 balls in 46 minutes.
And that's come at a strike rate of 161, which is important.
3 sixes.
Absolutely.
He does. It's out there. It should be taken. It's a chance. It's taken. Shades on for Akil Hussain as he looks into the sun as it goes down again today. Alzari bowling to a plan, which is important.
Yeah, he made it hard. He made it hard for Sam Curran there. Got underneath it, couldn't get enough bat on it this time. Cool, calm and collected. And it's Hussain who does indeed collect the catch that might well have dashed England's hopes. It's a great 50 from 32, but England needed Sam Curran to stay there. 134 for 6, 17.1 overs.
Well, you'll have to take that, because again he stuck to his plan of trying to go across Moeen Ali, but that was struck phenomenally well.
Yeah, you see the width just inside the red line. But Moeen is a great timer of the ball.
Goodness me! Well, he's destroyed that plan with these two shots from Moeen Ali. Obviously greater and more adept at hitting over the offside into the wind.
Well, I'm not too proud to eat my words. That was a fantastic shot. So the anticipation, just that little shimmy across to get closer to that width, and the execution from Moeen Ali.
Down to Hetmeyer, who's been catching well this series, and he continues in that fashion. And Jason Holder has been brilliant in this over.
Yeah, England needed someone with a little bit more power than this. Not quite timed, but if you're going up and over, you need to get more distance than that. Hetmeyer has been very good in the field. He's not made many runs, he's been out of form, out of luck with the runs, but in the field, he's not put a foot wrong. Chris Wokes goes for 2. England struggling, 7 down for 149, 7 balls left.
No, he goes in the slot. Again, he's missed. I'm guaranteeing you, he's missed his line, not so much the length. And Ali had that little shuffle across. Brilliant way to start the over.
It's a fantastic shot, given everything, given the circumstances, the situation.
It's an incredible shot to go all the way to 6 from Rehan Ahmed, but too little, too late, barring any calamities of illegal deliveries.
Well, tried to say it when they took the option not to take the single second ball.
So that will go for another boundary, but again, too little, too late, and Ruffman Powell and the West Indies take a 2-0 series lead in this 5-match T20I series. And a lot of that has come off the back of Powell's own work with the bat in an 80-run partnership with Brandon King, and Russell was brilliant in the first game, less so today with the ball. West Indies win by 10 runs, and King has all reason to smile.
10 runs the margin as England finished their 20 overs at 166 for 7. Salt on 25, as aggressive as normal. Jack's handled 24, but again, you can say the top 3 need to make more of this, need to make more of their opportunities. Sam Curran promoted up the order. 50 from him from 32 balls. Familiar failures, I'm afraid, in the middle. Gibson and Brook failing to contribute meaningfully. Moeen Ali, 22, not out. Wokes come and gone. Rehan Ahmed, just a happy flurry at the end when it was all done and dusted to all intent. So there are problems with that batting lineup that England need to solve if they're going to stay in this series. 2-0 down now with 3 to play.
I think they need to get a quality left-hander up in that top 4 somewhere. But the West Indies had Akil Hussain being very good again. He's an outstanding white ball bowler. Gunakesh Moti, 1 for 9 or 4 overs. Very, very impressive. But Alzari Joseph came back strongly in this game. Another 3 for, but only costing him 39 tonight. And Jason Holder with 3 runs and a wicket in his final over, the penultimate, was superb. It means that it's a 2-0 series lead with 3 to go in this T20I series. West Indies winning by 10 runs after Butler won the toss and chose to chase. first time on this tour a team has chased and lost.